If you're not closing the leads yourself, then it literally makes zero sense to hire a sales guy. You have to do the closing first before you can actually bring somebody on. So I'm making this video based on a conversation that I had with somebody, and they basically were telling me, you know what, I actually want to start this new thing and bring in a sales guy. And I actually told him that this is a really bad idea. If you're doing something new, or even if it's your own business, you have to do the closing first as an owner operator, figure out what good closing looks like, and then you hire a sales guy. And you can't just bring them on for a week or two and then expect them to come and perform as good as you do. It literally takes a long time. So if you're actually scaling enough and your business is getting to the next level and you're like, I want to hire a sales guy, you need to extend your time horizon. You need to think of things in terms of months. So for example, let's say you're doing the closing now yourself, you bring in a sales guy. The sales guy for the first month is going to shadow you. They're going to come with you to estimates and see you close for a whole month. They need to see what you're doing and you're explaining things to them before the estimates. Here's what we do. And then they see you do it in action. This needs to happen for the whole first month. And then going into month number 2, you're going to have them close while you're showing up to estimates with them, coaching them, explaining things to them, and talking about some of the mistakes that they made, and then intervening if you feel like they're going to lose the sale. But for the second month, you're going to have them close. So the process takes months. It's not just simple as, you know what, bring them in for a week or two and let them run with it. Especially if this is your first sales hire. You cannot just throw them out on their own. Your closing rate will drop a lot and you will end up losing a lot of money. This is the thing that a lot of people, business owners, contractors, blue collar, don't understand, is that when you're hiring somebody, if it's replacing a role that you're doing, at first, it's not going to save you time. At first, you're actually going to work extra. You're going to be doing the job and actually training them. So in the beginning, it might even double your workload. It might not even ease you in the beginning. However, as you start working with that person and training them and getting them up to speed, a month or two from now, you can free up a lot more time than you currently do. But once you bring on somebody new, whether it's to manage projects, whether it's to close, whether it's to handle leads, whatever it might be, your workload will actually increase because you're going to be doing the job and training them and making sure that they actually can do whatever it is that you were doing prior. And then even with all of that, don't expect them to be as efficient as you are as the business owner. They might be anywhere between 50 to 70% as efficient as you. Don't expect somebody to come in and do the same efficiency that you're doing. It's not their business. They're just an employee. And so we sometimes as business owners think about it and you're like, why isn't this guy working as hard as I am? Well, it's not their business. They're just an employee. But if they're doing half your efficiency, and so they're at 50% and they're literally working 8 hours, that saves you 4 hours in the day that you can go and put into something else to make you even more money. So you need to think about efficiency of your employees in a different way as well. If you're not the business owner, you're not incentivized to grind 24/7. So keep that in mind, guys. They're not going to save you 100% of the time. You have to pour a lot of time training them, and you have to do your due diligence with who you hire, how long it takes to ramp them up, and all of that. Follow this route, and I promise you will be able to replace yourself in different aspects of the business and actually scale your business and free up time for yourself as the business owner.